Hello viewers, I'm back with another video. It's me, Matt, the Geek Daddy. We're back on Alaskan Road Truckers. Yeah, we're back with Alaskan Road Truckers. Let me just move this one off. Whatever it is, some kind of box. So yeah, we're back with Alaskan Road Truckers. We have recently restarted the game. And the reason for that is that I felt like I kind of made a few errors of judgment in going through and going through quite quickly. So I'm taking a slightly longer route through. Instead of unlocking all the trucks and speeding through that, I've been looking to unlock all the licenses, which open up the variety of jobs for me. And then, so at the moment, I've got A, B, C, and then what I might do is buy the Class 2 trucks. And then focus again on getting the D and the H and the E licenses. So we'll do them, and then those two truck-like types there will be the last ones we get. In the meantime, I'll just continue to unlock the workshop and the personality traits, however I feel. I'm going to go for this one next, the hands-on approach 2, so we can get rid of more demanding roadblocks and things. But ideally, it's not those two. I'm not going to worry about. It's a trucking one that I'm going to focus on, so that I can, like I say, go through and get the different licenses and open up the variety of jobs. So I do need to go and refuel. I've got a quarter of a tank, so I'm going to do that, and then we're going to go find a job. Also, before I crash into that fence, I also just want to move that a little bit because that's catching that. I am using semi-automatic gears as well. I just find that's a slightly, because I don't have an 8 shift and I don't have that kind of wheel. I've got like paddle shift on my wheel. But I found that using, as I said in my stream last night when I was talking about this game, I find that using the paddle shift and doing semi-automatic gears works great. I can't get out of this car park. Works great for the ice road expansion. So you can sort of manage your speed and your gearing well enough not to fall through the ice. If you stay in about 5th gear and around about 16, 17 miles per hour, then you shouldn't have any problems on the ice road. Yes, it's slow. It is slow going. I don't like how this symbol glitched out quite so much. It's probably not going to let me do it. I need to put the handbrake on and turn the engine off. Okay, yeah, done that. I won't be putting the radio on as well, because the last time I put the radio on this game, I got hit with a load of copyright. So we won't be doing any TSR radio. But if you want to listen to them, then you know how. You can do it in the game, you can do it on the app, and all the rest of it. Great radio station. I do quite enjoy listening to it. What have I done here? What I've done is I've bought 5 litres. 5 gallons is not nearly enough for what we want to do. I would like them to change that beeping. That's another thing I quite like. I don't think it needs to beep constantly as you're increasing the value. Maybe a little sort of quiet click or something, but not a beep. She might have a job for us. Let's have a look. It's worth 4,000. We'll take it. I wasn't going to take a job from here. I had an idea for a different job, but we'll take it since we're here anyway. Let's pick that one up. Put that back. $629 for fuel. It's not the worst price. I think the prices do vary across the game. Get that on and get that on. I could do with getting some more light bulbs. I'm not going to worry about it too much though. Where is this cistern? Where is it? It's in there somewhere. Right. There we go. Oh, it's round there, right. Okay. If you hear a lot of clicking and squeaking, it is it is the paddles, the paddle shift, or the flappy paddle gearbox. Flappy. I'll start that again. The flappy paddle gearbox on my wheel. If you're a fan of Grand Tour or Top Gear, they call it a flappy paddle. That's what I've got. It's a bit of a clicky flappy paddle. That's a mouthful. There we go. Right, let's get around here. Let's get lined up. So we'll look behind. And we'll also stick it into reverse. That will help. So we are at the start of winter. I think this is the first winter since restarting the game. But we are taking a different approach this time. Stick it in gear, that will help. I can't get it lined up today. That'll do. Get that on. We've got 9 hours to do this job. It's not going to take 9 hours of real time. Connect the cables. We know the drill. So where have we got to take this? Power Hall Manufacturing. That's 543 miles in the snow with damaged headlights. This could be fun. Okay. At least it's not actually snowing anymore. Am I going to get out of here without crashing into everything? Looks that way. Let's just go up a gear or two. This is the hardest thing with the snow, is finding where the actual road is. I don't believe I'm actually back out on the road. I'm not. I think I've gone across the road and straight into the car park where I was before. Right, okay. Let's go this way. Gone through a red light as well. I've gone completely the wrong way. How do I get out of here? How do I get out of this area? Can I turn around? That's not going to happen, is it? This is going to be an Austin Powers moment. The only problem with this flappy paddle is obviously going from any gear down to reverse is a bit of a hassle. There we go, right. Maybe that's the route. There it is. There's the turning. Somebody needs to get a snowplow out. There we go. I think we're on our way now. Up here somewhere. I might turn the camera prediction off. It's actually starting to annoy me a little bit. When the camera turns with the wheel. There are times where I'm okay with it, and there are times where it's far too high. I think I can turn it down. Let's have a look. I think I can turn the camera prediction down. 70. Let's go down to 40. No, that's not it. That's not it. Let's just turn the camera prediction off. We'll just turn it off. I've got the controller here. I can move the camera around if I need to. Sorry, just checking the setting on it. Oh! Oh no. Moron. Actually, who stops at a red light? Not me, that's for sure. We already know that. We know that red lights and me have a bit of a love-hate relationship. Actually get somewhere in a minute. Honestly, I'm all over the road at the moment, aren't I? I do have snow chains on, and I have the best performing wheels that I can get. Clearly. We've got 500 miles to go. We need to get to Power Hall Manufacturing in 8 hours 40 something minutes. We'll be alright. I do need to watch my speed though. Not being able to see the road really is a bit of a problem. And I'm not convinced that my tyres are gripping as well as I'd like them to. I don't think with this Class 1 truck there's any differential. You can get a differential lock on some of the trucks, but the starter truck doesn't seem to have it. So you do have to be a bit careful not to slip and slide. But hopefully we can do this job and then we can afford, and we will have the skill level to purchase level 2 truck. And that will give us a little bit of versatility and stuff. Well, the level 2 trucks I quite like actually. They're the more modern looking ones. And they work quite well. I mean, I've enjoyed driving this starter truck. I would like to be able to do certain things with it, but like it not sliding around quite so much. And I wish the performance on it was a little bit better, but it's a starter truck. What can you expect? It's served me well. I've done 5,000 miles on it. It's done all right. I won't sell it. I don't think I'll sell it once I get the Class 2. I'll probably just keep it. Unless I don't have the parking thing unlocked, in which case we might have to sell it so that we can buy the Class 2. But we'll see how we get on. So we're driving south this time. I was half expecting us to drive north, but I think we're going to the south of the map. Let's have a look at our route. So we're going south. We have been up here. We've been up here in the ice roads previously. Not on video, but off camera. I have been doing a few little jobs around the ice road section. But now we are down here. And we're going all the way down here. That's stuttering quite a bit. We're going down here to the bottom. Yeah, I found that map was stuttering a little bit. I do apologise for that. Could be that I need to reload the game from fresh rather than quick resume, which is what I did. I don't always do that, but I just wanted to get into the video nice and quickly. So I did just use quick resume. We'll see how we get on. If we start to have any issues, then I'll do a fresh start. A fresh load of the game, as it were. Do need to slow down just so we can take the corner. I will do the right thing and indicate. I don't even know if that's working. Yes, it is. Right. Indicating when you've got the semi-automatic gears on is a little bit tricky, especially on the wheel, because I've got to press down on the D-pad on the wheel and then hit one of the flappy paddles. It does work. It's just not as intuitive as I would like. The alternative is to go back to automatic gears. But after spending so many hours using the semi-automatic, going back to automatic gear, it doesn't work for me. I prefer the semi-automatic. Plus, I don't have a clutch pedal, so I can't use clutch. I think there is a setting where you can use a clutch. I think you have to work slightly differently. I think you have to press down on the D-pad, so it changes the way that, so it swaps around the indicator, and whatever else. I don't know. We'll have to have a try with that. So that might be worth trying. Because then I could just use the paddles for the indicators and then press down on the D-pad as a clutch, engage the gear. So we could try that. I mean, as it is at the moment, oh gosh, we're slipping. As it is at the moment, I quite like just being able to hit the flappy paddle to change up. You know what? We'll give it a go. Why not? I think it's controls, semi-automatic, manual. I think that's what it is. Yeah, so we have to. We have to press down on the D-pad, and then that, and then release. So down. Yeah, you have to hold down on the D-pad and then do that. And I've somehow managed to turn the engine off. That's the only problem. If you press it, it turns the engine off. You have to hold it down. And I think we're on the wrong side of the road as well. Anyway, we'll give that a go. We'll try the manual gears. We'll see how we get on with that. If it becomes too taxing, then I might have to go back to semi-automatic. We've got 375 miles. Feel the truck just starting to slip again. No force feedback on my wheel. I don't even think there's force feedback in the game at the moment. I'm not sure about wheel support. I think some wheels are supported, but not all. For my, as you know, I use a Hori overdrive wheel. No force feedback or anything on that. Nothing fancy. It just is a wheel-shaped controller, effectively. But having tried a different one and not got on with it, I have to say I do like my Hori wheel. How are we doing for energy levels and food? We're doing all right for those. We don't have to worry too much. That's gone horribly wrong. I'm all over the place here. Straighten up, and then I'll sort my gears out. Yeah, I think I might go back to semi-automatic. So I could do it on the controller, but then I've got to sort of manage pressing. I've got to press too many buttons whilst holding the steering wheel. It's a bit much. I think we'll go back to semi-automatic gearing. Let's do that. I'm happier doing semi-automatic gearing. There we go. If I had a clutch pedal or something, then maybe that would make things easier. But it's not. I don't have that option. So we'll just use the flappy paddles, and then we'll press down on the D-pad and one of the paddles, even to do our indicators. I think that will work. Because I'm changing gears so often, pressing down and faffing around with that, especially while turning the wheel, it can be a bit complicated. Got a speed limit 25. I missed that speed limit. You went right up over. Don't know why I got full beams on. I don't need full beams on. I don't really need the headlights on at all. I've got another bit of a bend. I'm trying to be careful with the bends and the corners because although I've got chains on and everything else, it's still fairly slippy. And I have a top speed of around 50 mile an hour. on this truck. Not the fastest. We're going. Well, we've gone up to 55 now, but that's because we're going downhill. I got my foot flat down. Yeah. Oh, we're going to slip. We're going to hit that tree. Ouch. I knew that was going to happen. It wasn't really what I wanted to happen, but there we are. I need to try and get around that tree. Slid right off the road. I've got no lights now. I don't think I have. Oh, no, they're still working. Okay. Try and get up through the gears again. I don't really want to be slipping off the road. Is that our workshop? That is the workshop. So that's our headquarters, isn't it? I wonder. No, I haven't done it yet. Maybe I'll head to the headquarters after. Head to the headquarters? Yes, that's what I meant. We'll head to the headquarters once I've done this job or something. Maybe see what the game state of play is. Right, let's chop this down. I do have a chainsaw now. I didn't have one for ages. I've got a chainsaw. Chop this tree. There we go. Gonna stay in 7th for a bit because we've got these hills. Try and get out of this corner without crashing and sliding. There we go. So I do have chains on, just no grip. Not if we're going too fast anyway, but I suppose that makes sense. If you're going at speed and you hit the brakes and lock your tyres up, then you're going to slip. It's all about managing speed and your braking. I've gone down a gear incorrectly though. these turns. I mean, some of these roads are horrible enough when it's not snowing. Oh, there we go. Yep. I knew that was... I've slipped... What the hell? I spun right around then. Oh, really? That's the other thing I can't tolerate. It's the AI then crashing into you. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to get around that. Stop beeping me. I'm not going anywhere. Are you going to sit there whilst I struggle? Yep. Okay. You do that. That's really helpful. Thanks. Well, hopefully we can do the last 200 miles without causing much more damage to the truck. Because the last thing I want it to do is to be spending all my hard-earned money on repairs when I could be spending it on buying a new truck. I could just get a repair kit. They cost less than taking the truck in for repair. Oh, don't slip, don't slip. Honestly, the quicker I can get through winter, the better. I appreciate the challenge that it brings. I just wish it wasn't quite so difficult and that somebody gritted the roads in Alaska. That would be something, wouldn't it? That's a dead end. Where am I going now? Go right, go right, go right. There we go. I always take this route around this corner. I always take that little mud path bit up rather than try and take the corner itself. I don't know if anyone else does that. That particular corner on the map, there's a little sort of mud path that goes up the hill through a little car park area and allows you to come out and skip the tight turn. I do it all the time. I just want it to stop snowing now. We're okay for fuel. We're all right for our energy and our appetite. The game is having a bit of a time of it with graphics there. We'll ignore that. I'd rather it didn't happen, but it is happening and I'm just ignoring it. Bit of a micro pause here and there. So what we got, 161 miles. I've got to get across this bridge. Okay. It's 17:31. So 5:30 in the evening, in the middle of winter. I suppose it's, well, it's not the middle of winter, it's the start of winter. Minus 23.4 degrees C. I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit. I'm British, so we use Celsius, which is the correct way, of course. Argue amongst yourselves in the comments about that, if you like. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, I don't say this often. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, then please do consider dropping a like and a subscribe and clicking the notification bell so that you know, one, when I'm live, which is every Wednesday at 7 o'clock, unless, of course, my health isn't up to scratch or I'm away on holiday. But I would always try to notify people of what I'm doing and what I'm up to in the community section on the posts. But if you click the notification bell, then you'll know when a new video drops and when I'm live. And of course, I'll appreciate you forever for your support. Try and get around this corner without crashing again. What we got? 89% durability on the trailer. Try and get through this section. I'm going far too fast. Just humming to myself now, because I'm not able to use the radio in the game while streaming or recording. Just have to amuse myself. I'd love to know in the comments as well what you guys think of this game. Are you still enjoying it after weeks of it being released? Have you moved on to other games? Are there games you think I should take a look at that perhaps I wouldn't normally? I'm always open to trying new gaming experiences. I've already given my thoughts on 7 Days to Die, which I know some of you are playing and quite enjoy. I played the trial. As I said, I played the trial, which I'm told doesn't allow you to get as far into the game as you'd like in order to really open it up and get into the nitty gritty and the depths of it. I'm hoping that at some point I can play it a bit longer and really get into it, in the hope that I actually start to like it. As it is at the moment, I'm not a fan. And it could be that I play it and I still don't like it. But you know, survival games aren't really something that I enjoy a lot of. But as I said, I'm open to new experiences. There have been times where I've tried a game I didn't think I would like, and I've actually learned to love it. which has been quite surprising. I think that happened with the simulation genre, actually, all those years ago. I didn't think I would enjoy playing a simulator, one in particular, Train Sim World. I wasn't sure that that would be my cup of tea. I'd previously been sort of heavily into RPGs and adventure games and stuff. And I played Train Sim World, and look where I am now. I'm still playing it. 4, 5, 6, however many years later. I absolutely love Train Sim World and trains. I've always had an interest in trains, but more so now because of Train Sim World. So thank you, Dovetail, for that. Here's to you. Hats off to you. Keep continuing in the work that you do. That's my praise, right? Basically. They haven't paid me to say that. I'm saying that off my own back. Yes, I have. I have linked with them and stuff in the past for various things, but I'm not paid by them. I'm not supported or sponsored by them. I'm open to say what I want to say about them and their game and their routes and their trains. But I am thankful for everything that they've done for the train sim community. I think Train Sim World is up there. Anyway, back to Alaskan Road Truckers. We are 35-ish miles from our destination now. Quite dark and gloomy. The snow's coming down quite heavily, which is making it a bit tricky to see the road. I think I'm going this way. Oh, that'll be my controller turning off. And I've crashed. I crashed because my controller turned off. What on earth? Always make sure your controller stays switched on. It's because it's sat on my lap, and I'm only using it for sort of moving the camera around and stuff. Because I haven't touched it for a bit, it's turned itself off. Anyway, we haven't got far to go. Probably gone the wrong way here. I can't see the road. Where am I going? Oh, over there. Oh well. We took a shortcut of sorts. It's telling me I need to. No, that's fine. The GPS got a bit confused by where I was going then. Really? Let's do that again without hitting the side of the wall. There we go. Just starting to get tired now. slightly iron over them. Perfect. Right. We'll jump out of the truck and we'll get this job done and we can end another video. I think that's long enough. Get those down. Yeah. Right. Where's the cable? Cable management. Well, I didn't want to change sides, but that's what we've done. There we go. Step down, unlock, and then we'll walk over here. I would like a run button. I would like to be able to sort of maybe push the left stick in while we're walking so that we can walk a bit quicker. There we go. So we did take $1,030 worth of damage on that, but we did get a bonus. So that's done us all right, actually. Is that enough for us to get that point? No, it's not. So we're nearly there. We're nearly at level 4 and unlocking our class 2 trucks. We've got $49,254. So a few more jobs, I think, and we'll be able to get it. But as we walk back to our truck to have a rest and something to eat, that is probably it for another video. I appreciate you all. Much love to everyone. Peace and love and all that. I shall see you on the next one. Thanks for watching. Take care for now. Bye bye.